Good afternoon. Our company, Level 80 Architects, was approached by a customer who had purchased a 15-acre plot with an existing house. What we had? We had essentially a shell of a house with good wooden windows of pleasant gray color, and that's about it. The plot is nice. It's surrounded by a forest on two sides, and it's located near the city. And our task was to design good architecture and comfortable planning for a young family with a 7-year-old boy. The standout feature of the object is the clinker brick, which has a beautiful solid color. It wasn't easy to find it, but we did that. We carefully laid the brick using regular mortar and added a uniformly painted groove on top. These elements were entirely filled with the painted groove. The challenge of all this detail was to fit bricks into the size of a window and to ensure proper waterproofing so that the water went out either here or through the ventilated facade and drained here through the grids. Also, there's free space at the top for the moisture to escape. Working with clinker bricks of our favorite anthracite color, we encountered an issue. The entire technological process had been fully observed. We even used distilled water to avoid efflorescence. But have a look. There's a kind of whiteness here. And how it appeared? Take a look at the automatic irrigation system located here. It's just that after the object is handed over, lawn watering begins. Water reaches the facade, and here we get these efflorescences. So be cautious with the use of anthracite clinker and the placement of an automatic irrigation system. Here we have a ventilated facade made of larch. It is mounted on a hidden fastener. It consists of modules. Each module comprises 4 elements of different sizes. The builders took great care to fit these modules to the windows in a joint and to use larch without tar packets on the sunny side. But still, somewhere they permeate outside. But the customer said he liked the lively facade, so it's not a problem. I also want to draw attention to this window frame. This side jamb is made of aluminum sheets. The lower one is a centimeter, and there's a dripping cut at the bottom. This one is 4 millimeters. It looks very nice and clean and was polymerized in manufacturing. For the sake of cost efficiency, in some places on the facade, we use clinker tiles. For example, here you can hear by the sound that these are clinker tiles. And here we have a brick already. Why? Because we have a ventilated facade that's light. And here we added this element. It naturally makes the facade heavier, so this facade stands on its foundation. Customers appreciate this solution. If you look in that direction, the brick slowly decreases, and the customer's child enjoys climbing on it. I want to tell you about some challenges we faced modernizing this house. The first issue was related to the concrete foundation, which started to deteriorate in certain areas by 12 centimeters, somewhere more, somewhere less. We opened it and saw that there were 15 centimeters of sand and gravel mix, and there was the fertile soil below, which was technologically incorrect. We had to decide whether to remove the soil or come up with an alternative solution. We found the solution that turned out to be more economical. Instead of replacing the soil, we proposed a pile field with a cast-in-place slab. The second challenge occurred during the finishing work in winter, when we noticed a dripping ceiling. As we had made additional thermal insulation and vapor barrier, We didn't understand what happened and why that moisture appeared. After a long search, we realized that the lack of insulation in the upper part of the load-bearing wall was the cause. Builders opened the seam roof. It was in winter. Added thermal insulation and vapor barrier there, effectively closing this entire unit. This solution resolved the condensation issue. In addition to the house reconstruction, we also designed a banya with panoramic glazing. In addition to the sauna, there's an open-air bath in the banya. The owner can fill it with hot water 30 minutes before he arrives home using his smartphone. Exclusively for this object, we designed an original entrance group, a gate, a gateway, and a mailbox. High-speed gate opens with the remote control twice as fast as a standard one. The gate is rotating and has a single bearing. The gate and gateway are made of a triangular profile, and the fence is made of a rectangular profile. Also, we have a mailbox with mechanical opening. Also works with the remote control button. See you at our unique objects.